Yeah, it was a poor game, if I'm honest. You know, I thought the first half was very bitty. Referee seemed to stop it a lot. There was a lot of fouls involved, and we never got our flow going. Whether if that was a tactic, then it worked, because we never got the ball down and got the flow going that we have in recent weeks. It was bouncing high and it was in the air a lot. We didn't get our final ball right in the first half. You know, that final ball that's been delivered into the box with quality. We had a couple of opportunities, didn't make them count. And then I thought second half we improved. I thought we did okay second half, but still not to the standards we have been reaching lately. And we had a couple of chances, but nothing major. And Wimbledon, one of their few chances, they've managed to stick in the net, and fair play to them. That's the goal that counts and gets them into round 3.
Neil Lardley, by sounds of things, has been really drummed to his players. This was a big game for his side. Did that come across?
Yeah, of course. You know, it was a huge game for both clubs. But of course, I want to be in round 3. But we got a big league campaign, big job to get this club back on its feet, and getting back on track in the league next week is just as big as tonight for me. And we won't have the distraction of the cup, but I would like it. Of course, it's nice to have a cup run, but our cup run ended in round 2.
Is your home form worrying you at the moment?
No, not really. I mean, I lost 2 league games away at home, you know, out of sort of 10, so it's not a worry. But I will say that the ball seems to be in the air a lot at home. You know, there's various reasons for that. It's not great sometimes out there. We want to get the ball down and play. Teams are going to come here and make it difficult, you know, as well, and they're going to make bitty games. So we are seemingly better away from home when we be able to get the ball down. But no, it's not worrying me at all. It's something we'll deal with. We've got some big games coming up against some big teams now, which the lads will be up for, and I'm looking forward to taking on Southend Saturday.
Are you sort of left cursing the loan system? You know, the fact you can't play.
It's tough when you have to make 4 players omit from the squad because of suspension, and obviously 3 denied permission to play. Alfie Mawson's been a big player for me this season, everyone knows that, and Josh having to drop into right back is not his natural position. So, but I'm not using it as excuses, because we did that at Barnet and we're not comfortable winners. So it's one of those games, horrible bitty game, not a great one for the neutral, and we'll concentrate on the league form. The old cliche is coming out for me.
And you know, you obviously know Neil from days gone by or whatever. You know, are you pleased for him that he's?
Yeah, of course. You know, if anyone beats you and gets through, fair play to him. He's got his players going for this game. I don't think either team was particularly great today, if I'm honest. There was very few chances, but they've took the one that counted. And he's a friend, and Wimbledon's an ex-club, and I always look out for their results. So I'll be following him in the FA Cup to see how they get, and I hope they get a great tie on Monday. They deserve it. They won the game.
I mean, is it a compliment, you know, when for a club like Wycombe, when a team come here and have put so much into it, so much hard work during the week?
It is a compliment, but it's also a benchmark of where we are now. And teams are going to come and do that without a doubt. People are going to come here, shut up shop. I think the years gone by where people come and have a go at Wycombe at home, they're going to think twice about that. The lads are going to have to be up for it, and every team's going to have to play their best against my squad, because I'm really happy with where we are. I know we'll get back to winning form soon. Full squad next week to pick from, and I'm sure that the Southend game will be different.
The FA Cup is obviously very different to the league, but what positives do you think you can take into the games?
The positives I've taken from today are there's no injuries and no suspensions for me with such a small squad, and also if we can start the game the way we finished the game today next week, I think we'll set off well. And that's one thing I've said to the lads. I thought the last 20-25 minutes there was only one team in the game, one team on the ascendancy. We've been playing 90 minutes like that for the last few games, and it's been great to see. So let's get back to that. Little blip, FA Cup, out of the FA Cup, and we've got some big teams coming, like I say. So it's Christmas period, which is always great, and then after Christmas, when you come out in the new year, you get a great indication of how the table's shaping up. So it'd be important to us to get points added to our total now.
Okay, and how do you think the defence coped today? Obviously they had Akinfenwa up top, and
yeah, I thought they did okay with Akinfenwa. You know, he's a big lad, and he's gonna cause problems. And most of the goals that Wimbledon score do come through him one way or the other, either getting them or laying them off. And he's had a hand today in that. But I thought Aaron Pierre is going to be a great player. You know, he's a great centre half for such a young lad. And I also thought Cedo, who is our natural right back, came in and he didn't look out of place at centre back. So we're going to need players like this who can play in various positions. But like I say, tonight belonged to Wimbledon. Next Saturday, hopefully, it'll belong to us.